Bro, Itami, bro, whoa.
What? Hey, check out our Patreon in the link below. You'll have access to uncut and upcoming reactions, skits, behind the scenes footage, and so much more. Your support goes a long way to helping us with more reactions and original content. Also, thanks for subbing. Set the bell for notifications. Your boy YaBoyRockLee. Hey, if you're not subscribed, go ahead and do so. Gate starting now. Hey, what's going on, guys? I'm your boy YaBoyRockLee.
DirectoryNasty.
Jumping into our Gate reaction. Quick recap. Earthquake has happened. Ooh.
Why did
you got it?
Because you think about you said earth cake. Think about that cake.
Yeah, it was me trying to move the topic. So
nah, I used to think about cake, son. He said earth cake. I'm like, I know what you think about.
Cake?
You said earth cake, bro. I heard it.
You got the recap?
Okay.
Yeah, she better because we out.
All right.
Yeah.
So there was an earthquake, or an earth shake is what they're calling it. They got the Prince Pina Colada. They got Pina Colada bringing them in to see the Emperor, see what's going down. And then the Prince comes in and he gets, well,
body. Straight body.
The moment the Prince walked in, I knew it wasn't going to be a nice situation.
I didn't think it would turn out that way, but when he brought in the survivor, I thought it was going to be the bunny. And I was like, yo, what is Itami going to do? But instead he brought in his own person, and he was just like, nah, nope, we're not playing that.
That was shocking.
Negotiations were like done at that point.
That was shocking. I was not.
Because he said this person knew that another quake was happening, so I figured it had to be like
another animal,
yeah,
bro.
exactly. But it's also another person understands like aftershocks. That would be the word.
Yeah.
And that made sense.
Bro.
My whole screw up with my whole nervousness and tension was which part of the negotiating table Japan is operating under, right? And they're clearly, you saw in that room, that they're not negotiating from a position of weakness. It's, we're strong, we'll work with you.
No.
Don't screw us over, don't mess with our people, etc., etc.
So here's what happened, right? Moving into another point where the third brother comes in. I don't know if you caught this in the conversation between the first brother and the third brother. He goes, basically what we're looking at is an unconditional surrender. It's not a negotiation. This is Japan's like, yo, you attacked us, you messed up our stuff, we got a bunch of your important people, you have nothing to bring to this bargaining table. It's essentially, this is what you're gonna do, and we're not gonna mess you up. It's not, they call it peace talks, but everybody knows this isn't peace talks. This is you done messed up and woke us up. We want back what we lost, and then we're gonna leave you alone and just trade. He called it unconditional surrender. I think it's closer to that than it is peace talks. It's unconditional surrender. It's, you are clearly outclassed. We're gonna set up some rules. You're gonna follow the rules. That's our relationship. Yeah. That
episode really expedited, and I frankly think because they had the slaves with them, they captured slaves from Japan. That was like, oh.
Even from we're not talking to you no more. Yeah, that was listen,
and this whole time you had it. While we're talking, this whole time you had it. You didn't say anything.
You didn't say nothing.
Okay.
But to be fair, they didn't even know. Like, it looked like Pina Colada didn't know.
No, she didn't know.
She was just like, she was surprised to see her, and then they figured out it was Japanese. She's like, oh, this is just a misunderstanding.
Poor
she was trying to explain everything to people. She was like, no, we're done.
She did.
She's like, I want my people back. And then
she's operating. And I give her respect. This is not a bad statement, but she's operating. It's almost like everything is a little bit like over her capabilities, and she's trying so hard. Even her father commended her, like, yeah, you've done a good job, but she's not sure of herself. So this is really her in a slow period of time stretching for a big position, because she is like the key member of the royal family that's even bringing this together.
So she's the mediator.
Yeah, she's the mediator. She's the middleman. The thing for me is the only reason the king can't see why she's acting like that is because he doesn't realize how much proprietary information she knows. She's been to Japan. I don't think he knows that.
Nah, he does not know that.
She's already negotiated on the other side. I don't think he knows that.
Nah, he doesn't.
That's why like, oh, sister's a traitor, sister's this. No, it's just sister has seen everything they can do. You haven't seen not even like an eighth of what Japan can do. She's seen like half of what they can do. She knows that this is not a fight. Y'all don't understand that yet.
Yes.
And that's all it is. The Emperor doesn't understand it's not a fight. We keep saying, yo, he has something in his pocket. No, honestly for me, it's not that he has something in the pocket. It's that he doesn't know what he's up against. Listen, I'm sorry, there is nothing I can fathom happening in New Japan outside of one of these dragons or an army of dragons that he has that would have him sitting there so cocky. Really, and even in that last episode, the only thing he has is that he doesn't care about his people. He just cares about keeping power.
He thinks that's the weakness, and I'm still not getting how that's actually gonna help at all.
Well, here's the thing. You know, they say, don't back a cat into a corner, you know? When you're backed into a corner, people do desperate and crazy things. And not caring about your people will allow you to do something crazy that would ensure victory. Like, for instance, luring everybody into a city and then just blowing up the whole city regardless of who's in it. That's something he would do that Japan would never do. Japan would look at that situation like, okay, too many people were pulling out, keep the city. The king would be like, oh, you just invaded my city? You think I care? Blow the city up, bump the city. So when you're willing to operate from that base of military strategy, yeah, you're literally fighting with an arm behind your back.
Some people are willing to use their people as literal meat shields.
Literal meat shields.
Which, so we don't know how much that can appeal to the empathy of Japan. And we just heard the princess say they love their people. No, they love people. They don't torture their prisoners, etc., etc. Her saying that out loud might make the king like, oh.
Yes. At the end, what the king say? Many of nations have been brought down by barbarians. They're just gonna be barbaric, man. That's it. Simple as that.
So, anyways, we're gonna jump into our gate reaction. So if you guys aren't subscribed, now's a good time to do so. Full reaction, full discussion will be on our Patreon. Also,
hit the bell for notifications.
We post content daily.
Let's jump in the gate starting now. Yeah. Itami doesn't get it? Thank you. Oh, he really doesn't want to fight the dragon.
I'm with him. Remember, he's just here to support his hobby, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Not here for resources and glory.
Oh, they finally told her.
I hope so. Not to sound mean, but yeah.
Oh. I never considered the fact that she actually...
They did. Oh, they did try to tell her. And she snapped.
She really hasn't been all there. Jeez!
Oh, she did it so that she would ask him to kill the dragon.
And now the same was gonna happen to me. Amazing that it's actually the stranger that finally tells the truth over her friends.
That's perfect, honestly.
I mean, it is perfect, but it's just the irony. She wants it. Why?
So that
honestly, we need her back.
Because she's an important person to him.
I respect what she's doing, but at the same time, I don't like it.
Better than her kidnapping them, honestly.
Yeah. Yeah. She's crying. Jeez. She's spitting. She understands that it's a selfish thing, but you gotta do what you gotta do. That's why it's like nothing I can say.
Facts.
I still want to slap her.
Succession? Succession?
Mm-hmm. That is what he said then.
You did catch it the right way. A fool who knows a few tricks. So that's the good brother, I would say.
Man, imagine you smash the prince and this is how you stay, bro.
Wait a second. Oh! That's his reward?
Is he a dog or what is he?
There's more to it! I won't let there be peace. What? They're gonna frame the princess.
Interesting. I'm listening.
His weak spot. He's going like that.
He did the right thing, but he didn't. Itami, no! Bro! Itami, bro! Whoa! Too far.
No, I think he's disabling Yao. I don't know how to say her name properly, but
Yao.
Yao from having her do anything crazy. Because she needs him now as a dad. That's not your duty, though. Yeah. See, I feel like...
This is worse.
That's fair, though.
That's the funny thing about it. Itami doesn't realize that everybody else already wants to go.
Yeah, it's hard to make that decision for her. Yeah, even though they already made it for themselves. This man is like seeking help for this. Oh, but he also has his own baggage. That's the other portion of it.
Mm-hmm.
So you gotta let her process it.
Oh, this guy's still here?
Yeah, he's all over the intro. I don't think.
I'm surprised they let him stay.
Or that maybe they don't know who he is.
Is he the spy? Or is the girl that's a server the spy?
The girl that's a server, I think. Now I didn't make that connection that she said that she's working double and the other guy doesn't want to be affected by it.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, I'm expecting great tragedy right around the corner.
Yo, moments before disaster strike. That's exactly what people's faces look like, bro.
See, stop. What? What? I might got some ankles. Ah, this is not good. No, he said let's go together. You're the one that's been pushing this,
They're
man.
gonna 1v1 the dragon? You'll see.
Oh my god. It'll cost you. Why?
Oh, oh, you messed up.
Oh my gosh.
Her
We're just gonna ignore that she just
Right?
that she just stole his soul?
Yeah. And then work in your spare time. So why do you? Because he's going with the heart. He seems almost jealous. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. What would that man say?
So the young one left.
All right. I didn't get enough from that scene to think that the guy that's missing an eye had bad intentions.
No.
If I was waiting for him to say one more line. He's just saying that he thought with his heart.
No, I'm not worried about this guy. The reason I'm not worried about this guy or him even being like a spy is he understands the full situation of what the Emperor did sending them to their deaths. So he's like, I'm not with the Empire. That's why I was surprised he was here. And then afterwards I was like, oh no, this makes sense. He can't go back to the Empire. They're just gonna kill him. Him being here and staying here, that makes sense. They're treating him way better than the Empire ever did, bro.
He has a prosthetic leg. That's something like...
He's not going faster?
Yeah.
No.
You're right.
I was worried at first too, but then very quickly I was like, wait, no. He owes the Empire nothing. Less than nothing. If anything, he should be snitching on the Empire right now. I would.
Nah, you're right. I think whoever that spy is that they talked about is who you said, which is that girl... Like 3 episodes back.
Oh, yeah, the server girl. Yeah,
she has some other part-time job.
Yeah.
I don't know if she's a spy. I think she just says gossip that she hears around the, like, you know? Because they don't really talk about work anyways. What they have, other than, like, what they do on a daily basis and what she's seen, she can't really say anything about them. Like, there's not much she knows because they all keep it kind of tight.
Remember, servants are the ears of the underground. Like when you're sitting down eating a meal, making business decisions, you're not paying attention to who's pouring their water. They're hearing all that information. You know?
Yeah, 100%.
You know, when you have a pillow talk with your shawty and you know your maid's cleaning the bathroom because you just blew it up. You know, you act like she don't hear what you're doing. You know, they don't go through your drawers, see where your batteries be. Come on.
He's 100% on that one. And just the fact that, I hate to use this again, but you know, she's a girl. If she's talking to him, ask him a question, they might be more likely to respond to her or something like that.
Absolutely.
With their guard down. Yeah, she's in a good position to get some information. Big twist is Bunny Girl isn't so helpless. Remember in this intro where like, yo, Bunny Girl's looking a little evil. It was this one. It's just every time you watch the intro, you get some more information. You see the same intro again, you start noticing and thinking more things. And yeah, this is ironic that this is the episode where you find out. Yeah, there was more to it. I was just completely, my theory on what more to it was just wrong. The more to it is, yeah, she's just in control of the
him.
Yeah.
She makes him think that he's in control, but she's actually making the, like, I assume like she's the one giving him the ideas and stuff to overrule the king.
The good old fashioned reverse Clinton.
Alright, I'm smiling now because remember a couple episodes ago when I complimented the prince, I was like, yo, the prince really, you know, is a man, he's holding it down, she couldn't keep up.
She still couldn't keep up, but because he was being rough, nobody wants, like she said, if you don't want that, nobody wants that. Of course you're gonna ask for it to stop. When you was getting whooped by your parents, were you not like, please, I'm sorry?
Why doesn't he let me finish?
Because you be saying things without finishing. Why you pause?
For you to say yes or no. That's all I'm saying. You remember this?
You know it's never yes, no.
Anyways.
What's wrong with you?
Okay. I now believe the whole scene is an act. It's no different. Well, it is different, but it's very similar to when a girl's just faking her little whatever. The prince is being rough. Like, oh, I can't take it, whatever. Nah. I 100% believe the whole thing was an act. Well, it literally is an act. She's acting. So even that scene. So now you had a prince who's introduced as, you know, a dominant man, whatever, having his way. The girl that he thinks he's dominating, nope. He got owned by the JSDF soldier very, very efficiently.
The younger brother is more capable. All younger sister's more capable. His father thinks he'd be a pawn of a king. Yeah.
You see his face all beat up. Yeah. All my not respect as a good person, but like, you know, his authority, he's a man.
He's the toxic masculinity you admire.
I don't like to use the word admire, but let's go with it. Yeah, you just said it in the worst way possible. Yeah. But yeah, all the toxic masculinity that he brings to the table is still just like, yeah,
out the window.
Yeah.
It's all bravado, yeah. That's the thing about him.
He's more of a patsy in this situation than he really knows.
Oh, I love that you called him a patsy. Yeah. He is a patsy, bro.
Yeah.
Total patsy.
I don't think he was ever in control of that first scene. I don't think he was. Don't think he was. And again, he didn't know. He's a man. Should have been nicer to we'll see what he does, but I just noticed that, yeah, he's not all that. He thinks he's all that. I thought he was all that for a moment.
Yeah, no, those alpha male archetypes, very often that's what it is. It's all false bravado and chest puffing and yeah, I'm this and I'm that. Because they know they bring title and they bring nothing else to the table. Simple. Yeah.
I agree. There's nothing I disagree with at this point.
Yes, we had the seal of approval. All right. So
anyway, to add, perhaps?
No. I had to really think about it.
Yeah, no, it's all good. We'll just go on to the next one, guys. So if you're not subscribed, now is a good time to do so. Full reaction, full discussion will be on Patreon. Also,
click the bell for notifications.
We post content daily.
I'm your boy YaBoyRockLee.
Utter cool nerd.
DirectoryNasty.
Oh!
Wait, I'm gonna laugh. Okay. If you haven't already, subscribe to our YouTube channel, click on the bell for notifications, and check out our Patreon for full and upcoming reactions.